time. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down. And less than a yard.
That's taken in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Hey, we got to push it up, we got to push it up, we got to push it up.
They motion the slot man left. They'll turn and hand this one off. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Latu. There to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Now the Saints 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby. In for the sack. That's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 60 by.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Rangers. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Eagles 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
A
handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth you full of the soup. Let these colors tell it. Walking New Orleans with the educated and the yellow. But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the deck. But somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
It is 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let go.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Okay, break.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. over the middle. It's Harrison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Saints. Now, the extra points. He's got it. Saints will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give him a quick touchdown on the other side.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 36 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll push forward for about a yard. Laiatu Latu there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
On the set.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Saints. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their
The
lead.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. 79 Bronco, 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
A
10.
rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. County Lions. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Brings up third down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
19-18.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down. And he's in! Touchdown, New Orleans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Saints 35, Eagles 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Third and long. To throw is Williams. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Check out.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Touchdown 6. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Going on first down, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Max Crosby in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Throwing on second down, Williams. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
What is up?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That one's caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Ready for that?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. on play action. Richardson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 line. Ready.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
29-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Max Crosby. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. Back to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
Come on. Set. 18, cut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Max Crosby. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
Hawk 70.
So this one, a win for the Saints. And make that a 5th straight victory.